So I'm a little bit late to this party, but here we go. The Tanchjim 1 review, the regular version, not DSP. I don't have that one yet. Hey friends, Team here, welcome back to MagicOne Gives Audio. Today we have a review of the 1 by Tanchjim here. Now this is $24.99 I believe for the 3.5 version and a bit more expensive for the DSP. Now if you guys are looking for the DSP comparison in this video, sadly I can't give it to you because I don't have the DSP unit yet, but maybe I'll do that review sometime in the future. But the 3.5 version is already quite interesting to me because the tuning is kind of similar to one of the IEMs I really like, which is the awful MagicOne. Now there are pretty big differences there, but I would say the Tanchjim 1 is a good primer to the awful MagicOne. So if you're not sure if you want to spend the money to blind buy the MagicOne, because I know some of you guys don't really have a place to demo these IEMs, you could try to get the Tanchjim 1 first to see if you even like the direction of tuning that this one goes into. If you like it, then chances are you'll really like the MagicOne as well. Because again, the Tanchjim 1 feels like a little brother. Maybe a disowned little brother or adopted little brother to the awful MagicOne, and significantly cheaper as well. That being said, let's jump into the tuning explanation for the Tanchjim 1. This thing is a balanced sounding IEM with a touch leaning towards the warm side. Much like the awful MagicOne and the other IEMs similar to it, like the Falcon Ultra or the Truthears Twilight, the Tanchjim 1 has a very hefty lower mid-range. Not so much that it makes male vocals sound overly husky or female vocals sound overly husky. It's just enough to give it that warm flavor without being too muddy, if you will. It's a tastefully done warm tune IEM, and those are quite rare to come by. That being said, the Tanchjim 1 is not without its flaws. Like I said, it's like an adopted younger brother to Awful 1, so it has to have some flaws to it, right? And the flaw here, the first one, being in the bass, is not as dynamic as I would like, and also in the treble, especially treble nuances, you're not really gonna find a lot of that here. And also when it comes to vocal timbre, especially the tail ends of vocals, they feel like they just kind of decay too fast. Like it's not as naturally extending or as naturally energetic as I want it to be. Percussion hits and a lot of those little micro impacts also feel a bit blunted as well. You do get a sense of treble air, but very slightly. Like it's not abundance. When you listen to music with a lot of micro nuances in the treble, a lot of airy qualities, this feels very lackluster. So yes, it's not quite the awful MagicOne, it's not quite the Dunu Falcon Ultra, and it's definitely not quite the Truthears Twilight, but again, it is significantly cheaper than all the other options. Like I said, it's a good primer to those type of signatures if you haven't tried any of those signatures out yet and you're looking for something on a budget just to get a taste of what that could sound like. This is it, but don't expect anything beyond what it could deliver for its price tag. This thing delivers exactly the quality that you would expect around this price tag. Doesn't exceed that in any way. I almost forgot to mention the technical performance. Let's bring up my scale right here, and it's right there. Again, it's in the budget realm. It performs exactly as its price. Compared to the other IEMs in the $20 bracket, like the 1Er or the Ola or the original 7Hz Zero, I can't compare to Zero 2 because I don't have that one yet. So just these three for now, and maybe also the Shoe. The Tanchjim 1 is the only one that has a very warm signature. The only one that comes close to it would be the Ola, but the Tanchjim 1 is decisively warm. It offers a very different experience than all of these other IEMs that leans toward being a version of Harman in their own way. The Tanchjim 1 is not that, which I guess makes it stand out within the $20 crowd. If you're tired of quote-unquote Harman tuning. I'm not tired of it. I love Harman tuning. I love Harman inspired tuning. But if you are in the camp that you are tired of those tuning, then maybe try something different with the Tanchjim 1. Technical performance of the Tanchjim 1 versus all the rest of the ones I just mentioned is roughly the same. Alright, that's it for this review of the Tanchjim 1. My final verdict for it is a yellow. Yeah, a yellow. I mean, it's right in between for me. I neither love it nor hate it for the price. It's good. If you want to try something new, it's good. It's solid. Sure, go get it. I wouldn't, recommend you against it, but it's not completely blowing my mind either. So, yeah, there you go.